There's a bell curve up there. Ignore this confidence for a second. We'll come back to that. Do some of these numbers make sense to you guys? 68%, 90, well, 90 probably doesn't. 95%? Remember that from 243? How many standard deviations do you have to go out to capture 95% of your data? 2. And then at the very end of class, we discovered it was actually 1.96, but that doesn't, we don't care about that. We can use 2 conversationally and let technology use the 1.96 when it needs to get more precision. But what those Z's are, what those critical Z scores are called critical values are, is it's a number of multipliers that capture a certain number of the data. One standard deviation captures about 2/3 or roughly 68% of the data. If you go out 1.645, we didn't use that number very much in 243, but it's used a little bit in inferential statistics when you go out to 90% of the data. If you go out to 95%, you've got to get closer to 2, and the further out you go, the more data you pick up. Can you ever pick up 100% of it? You can't. How come? You can never pick up 100% of your data in a population. Why is that? Or even in a sample for that matter, if your sample's large enough. How come? Anybody remember the answer to that? You might forget. It's okay if you've forgotten it.
Because of the outliers stored in.
Yes. That curve goes on forever. I know the picture shows it starting and stopping at -3 and 3. But it goes on -4, -5, -6, +10, +20. It goes on forever. Forever, ever, 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 ever. So the most popular values that are used are these guys here. Please, Ryan.
Can you repeat for me the definition of the critical Z?
Sure. It's just simply a marker on this axis. It's a Z-score. It's a Z-score just like it was in 243, and it talks about how many standard deviations we go out. And there's a tie between how far we go out and what is called the confidence in our answer. Let's put a pause on this and do some math together first. We'll have enough time just before break. Okay. So, how confident do we want to be in our estimate?